Hi, welcome back to Dear Anybody. My name's Kevin Hodge. I'm reading letters that my dad, Jimmy Hodge, composed 26 years ago to the very day. He wrote 365 letters. Today's January the 3rd, and now on January the 3rd, 26 years ago, was concentrating on shopping, I think. And he noticed that apparently it was revealed that a third more people were working over Christmas than had hitherto been the case. So he was musing over the fact that shopping was becoming 24 hours, which I think back in 1999 was a bit rarer. And he's talked about whether eventually we're going to all be heading into 24 hours everything. Kids will be dragged around supermarkets. They'll be falling asleep at their desks at school, which perhaps is not too far from the truth in perhaps individual cases. He reckoned that part of the plan for 24-hour opening was shift workers who could get their shopping on the way home. So he thought, well, what did they do at other times? So he he was musing about that. He also sort of seemed to think that where would you put all this stuff? There was so much stuff, so you got to buy bigger fridges, and he was wondering whether really, we're just going down a stuff route 26 years ago. So he also talked about leading churchmen being a little bit condemning of the 24-hour sort of world, really. And he was talking about how churches were perhaps becoming a bit less populated, which of course is probably true in some churches, that are no longer with us, and dwindling congregation seems to be a bit more of a feature of today's world, unfortunately. But back then, perhaps not quite so much. But and he also mentioned the fact that on a Sunday, probably before 1999, when you only really had the newsagents open on a Sunday morning, maybe cinemas on a Sunday afternoon, but only from 3 p.m. So life was a bit different, and he was just sort of reflecting. One thing I'll read out the last bit. He said, I wonder what the position will be in 50 years' time. Perhaps people will be living, working and playing in supermarkets, converted from derelict churches, possibly. Not sure that's happened, but 26 years on, things have changed, haven't they? 24-hour supermarkets, probably Amazon, and online shopping is now the king, probably brought on by the pandemic, which of course back in 99, no one ever even thought about. So tally ho. So that's January the 3rd. Supermarkets and shopping and 24-hour shopping all on the cards, and such as it's become. Okay, see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.